Hi Poopsies. So today's video is going to be a love reading all about who you're going to meet, who is going to be your future partner. Alright, so really only applicable if you are single or dating, okay? Who's maybe your true match, your soulmate, your lover, or your next lover, okay? Whatever draws you in more, you pick a pile. And before this pile reading begins, if you could just subscribe, tap the bell and hit all notifications so you can be notified of new content from me. I upload every day, so I'd really appreciate if you watch my videos. If you can't daily, whenever you can, but I do upload daily, so this is going to be a constant channel for you where you can just relax. You know, it's a grab bag. I do role plays, tarot readings, I do a bunch of stuff on here, so whatever draws to me at the time. So I thank you so much for watching. I also have a website, Bomboni.com, where it's also a grab bag. You can get so much different stuff on there. I have a lot of services I offer on my website, okay, including tarot readings. So you get your own custom tarot reading, 15-minute I do in 30 minutes. And you can use those coupon codes. I also offer other services as well, so you can check that out. All right, I love you all so much, and I can't wait to see you there. You have a question for me, like a love reading, for example, to be more specific, then that's what my website's for. All right, let's begin. So this is pile one. I picked a rhodonite. Okay, I picked all heart stones because we're doing love reading. So maybe this crystal or the card or both draw you in for pile one. That's rhodonite. Pile two is rose quartz. That's for pile two, rose quartz. And pile three is pink tourmaline. This one really drew me in this morning while I was doing a Reiki healing on someone on my website. Oh my gosh, it just drew me in, and now I know why. I didn't even plan this video, like wasn't planning to do it, just downloaded in my spirit. So again, pile one, rhodonite, pile two, rose quartz, and pile three, pink tourmaline. You pick and choose what draws you in the most. I'll give you a moment, and we'll begin this love intuitive reading. Oh, actually, I shouldn't be removing this. This should stay here. I'm just going to remove this, and then I'll put this aside. Yes. There we go. That's so much better. So, let us see. Let us see what pile one brings. Who's this lover? Okay. So it's kind of like showing to me like a mix of masculine and feminine energies. So I see I have the 10 of Wands here, the 9 of Wands, okay, and the World. All right, so I'm really being drawn to this masculine, feminine energy, as I said. It's something about it. It's something about this person that really makes me feel like they could be like a tomboyish, but not really, or like a guy that acts very girly. I hope I'm not offending anyone like that, because trust me, I'm a guy that acts girly. I'm like that too, okay? So, you know what I mean, though. Or a girl that acts guyish, whatever the word is. A free spirit, mostly, I see, okay? A mix of the genders. Could actually be a mix of the genders, okay? So, like someone that is very, if it's a guy, like effeminate in nature. If it's a girl, masculine in nature, okay? But everything's energy. We're all energy, okay? So men can have a lot of female energy. Women can have a lot of masculine energy. It's just depends on how you're raised, your personality, your environment, whatever. So, that's going to give you that impression when you meet them, okay? It's going to feel different. It's maybe different from what you're used to. I think you're going to meet them at work, perhaps. Something to do with the line of work. All right. This person is I would say maybe in tune to their nature, intuitive, but I think you maybe meet them at a weird or wrong time. Maybe there is you wished you could have met them at a better place. Maybe they are so caught up in their career that they don't pay attention to you at first, but then they sort of like, you see this person, they're sort of keeping an eye on you, looking out for you. They're thinking about you, okay? But maybe you weren't even attracted to this kind of person before, but now you will be because you just like them a lot, okay? It's going to be that odd attraction. Maybe it's like an odd couple type of thing, okay? I don't know what it is with them, but it could also be like their health maybe decline or deteriorate, and perhaps you're going to have to keep an eye out for them. Maybe they had like a surgery planned. They won't be able to work as much. This is why it's going to be an issue. Like maybe you won't be able to get to see them as much because you have to work and then they're away. And it's going to be a conflict. Could be even a conflict of you cannot be with someone who you work with, right? So there goes an issue there. Ultimately, though, this is going to be good for you. I think this is going to be a healthy relationship. I think you're going to meet them at the right time, even though you won't feel like it at first. It's meant to be, right? It's meant to be that way. This feels very temporary. This doesn't feel like a permanent thing. This feels like a lover you meet and then you're going to end up with someone else. So I think this is like a transition for you, a transition lover. Like you kind of are going to meet them and then you're going to end up meeting someone better. And usually in the game of love, every new person you meet is an upgrade from the last, right? You ever notice that? So that means you're going down the right path and you definitely are attracting your soulmate. So be patient. I would say this is just the next step. This is the next stage for you. So don't look at it as a loss or disappointment if you break up. I don't even feel like it's ever going to be that serious with this person. They're very free-spirited. They're maybe not into commitment, okay? But enjoy the moments, whether it's the intimate moments, the moments where you just share with each other about life, where you talk with each other. There's going to be different moments where you vibe and you connect and click, and you don't vibe and connect and click. And I think it's important to remember what's in your heart always. So this Rada Night's reminding me to tell you that what's in your heart will take you along the way. I do want to see one card to tell us the story. Thank you. Yes, I think you definitely gonna be with them during work, somewhere where you make money. You're gonna meet them like that. I think that if you're the male energy, you're gonna help them. If they're the male energy, they're gonna help you. Okay? Meaning if they're the female but they have masculine energy, they're gonna help you. I'm talking about the energy, not the person. If you are the woman and you have the masculine energy, you're going to help them. Does that make sense? Now, if you both do, oh Lord Jesus, I mean, you're going to help each other, okay? Let's put it that way. My point is, someone's helping someone. Doesn't mean financial help. Help as in help along the way. Sometimes you're supposed to meet people so they can help you out. I know I've had past lovers who helped me out, and you know what? I look back and I thank them. You know why? Because they helped me. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, this person's going to help you to recognize who you truly meant to be with. This person's going to help you to recognize that soul connection, right? I'm not talking soul connection like S-O-U-L. I'm talking soul like S-O-L-E. But could be soul as well. All right? So keep on the lookout for that. This is no soulmate energy, but this is a bridge. This person will help you get to where you need to be. So I also, the numbers drew me in 6 and 9, 21 and 10, 6, 9, 10. So this could last 6 to 10 months. I give it 6 to 10 months. It's very short term. All right. Actually, I want to mix the energy of the cards. I want to put these aside. There we go. So thank you so much for that. Pick a card. One, and lately I've been doing this actually, so I can see like the card that's on the very top is the message. Yes. Yes. Free spirit. Don't expect them to be committed and stay for long, even if they make one promise saying there could be. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. I know I've been there before too. Okay, honey. Like they promise you that they're going to be with you and maybe they're going to have something with you, and then they fall flat and meet someone else. Bye, Felicia. Anyway, so yes, the world, this is telling me that, sorry that you can see it, that this card is for you, telling you that you're gonna meet the new person. They're gonna come through very quickly after this person left your life, okay? Now, card 2, if you pick the rose quartz, let's see what the message is about. Rose quartz. So this is, could be someone that already has children. Maybe they're like a parent, okay? Maybe they want to have children. It's funny. It's like giving me the duality of the female and the male again. So I feel like maybe that's just something you're attracting now. Maybe you picked pile 1 as well. But this is really just core in essence telling me that this is going to be different, okay? Maybe this is the second person you meet after that first person, right? So I picked the Death, Queen of Swords, and King of Pentacles. So I'll get into it, but right now I'm just picking up that this could be a person that is good with money, makes a lot of money, but then things kind of fall flat in terms of commitment. Maybe they're the one bringing home the bread, and you're sort of like the housewife, so to speak, or again, whatever applicable gender to you. Maybe you're not the one working, and it feels like you're the housewife. Okay. This is a very home, family-oriented person. But do I necessarily see things long-term working out? Yes and no. It's going to work out if you're willing to commit. It's going to work out if you have enough love in your heart. And again, the rose quartz is preaching love, just like the other stone. To remember that you have to connect with your heart and what you want. You don't have to stay with someone you're not happy with. We don't have to conform and fall victim to being the person who later they broke up with us, and then we say, oh, why did I stay with them? I didn't like them to begin with. Okay, don't do that to yourself. Just don't, right? You don't want to be the one to victimize yourself and say later, I wish I did things differently, okay? So because you hold the power here, I think a lot of you who picked pile 2 are independent. You perhaps don't prefer to be with a partner or significant other, but you're thinking about it. You're thinking the what ifs. What if I get married to them? You may be visualizing that perfect house with the perfect children and the perfect dog and the perfect life together. But make sure that in order to attract this, that you perfect your life first. Get that degree or make that money, whatever is giving you that sense of stability. If it's your spiritual sense of stability, you don't need any of those things, truly, in reality. You had to go through painful, dramatic, drastic change to attract this type of lover. So you can't just have a person like this in your life without going through some tumultuous experiences beforehand. Okay? You don't have a picture perfect life without going through the gravel and the dirt, scraping your knees a bit, going through guys or girls or both that really hurt you, that broke your heart. And I feel like part of this person's personality is like past partners, and they'll remind you of a past partner in a small way. Maybe sometimes they kind of are a little toxic in their behavior, but overall you love them. Remember the love, right? No one's perfect. That we all have faults and flaws. We all have bones in our closet. What are yours, right? When you want to quickly expose someone's flaws, ask yourself, what are mine? Am I any different or better? Let me maybe not say too much. Let me not sabotage this perfect opportunity for me to have stability in my life. Okay, but remember, it comes within first. Your stability comes within first. I want to see one more card. Anything else we should know to end this? Pick a 2. So quick, gentle reading. Like I said, I want to start easy and slow. I'll bring this board again, this wooden board back with 10 cards. We're going to do the Celtic cross spread in the future with pick a pile. So I did 1 card. Now I'm doing 3 cards. In the future, I'll do 10 cards. So, we can savor the energies a bit. I don't have to give you too much at once. I do see this as a match. This is a good, perfect, almost near perfect match for you. It'll have bumps and shakiness in the beginning. After the first few months, it will be much better. Marriage material, engagement, all that stuff, all that good stuff. I do see that type of stable, grounded person. So very different it ends up to be from the first person. Maybe they tell you at first they're not ready or interested in a relationship, then they want to commit to you and have babies. Okay, so this definitely feels like that. The motherly energy, they want children. Motherly meaning like I'm sorry. You know what I mean. If you're a guy watching, this girl wants your babies. If you're a girl watching, this guy wants your babies. Okay. So you know what I mean. Did I say that right? I hope I said that right. If you're a guy watching this video, the girl wants your babies. If you're a girl watching this video, the guy wants your babies. Yeah, I said that right. Okay. Just making sure I didn't sound confused and then you're laughing at me in the comments. Wonderful. So let's see. Yes. I would say don't worry too much about the struggle. I think they're very dominant energy. I think they're definitely coming through, and I think that this person really is intense. They want to be in your life. They want to take care of you. They want to be with you. Don't worry about their flaws and their faults. We all have them. Let's pick 3. Remember what's in your heart, like I said. This is a love message reading. Attract what's in your heart. If you pick pink tourmaline, this is the message. The final messages for you. Ooh, okay. Heartbreak, emotional suffering, a loss, someone taking something from you. This person has a bad energy, so I feel like this is, again, someone in a transition stage in your life, like a bridge, right? Someone that's a teachable lesson, but this is a broken bridge. It's not easy. It's not easy to cross this path. You chose this as soul. So remember that this is not a permanent, death of your love life, curse message. No, laugh out loud. No. This is just, again, kind of like card 1. If you selected it, it's a bridge. It's a cross to the next path. But this is a harder one. This is probably the hardest one you'll ever go through. Just the way the cards are portraying themselves. This person is here to steal and destroy people's hearts. They are the toxic person. They are the one that doesn't stay in anyone's life, that blocks you, that ignores your calls, that throws away the flowers you gave them. They're the reckless. They're the cheater. They're the one that abandoned. That were abandoned when they were a kid, and now they're just playing out that painful trauma because they're so hurt. That, remember, hurt people really are just a cry for love. So maybe you're meant to be there in their life to show them that love. You're meant to give that to them. And this is a little bit emotional because I know I've been through this as well. I'm sorry, I picked the 7 of Swords. I know you guys request me to read, I'm sorry. 1 of Cups, and 3 of Swords, okay. This is like devilish energy. They're here to just destroy and steal your love and be selfish with it and use it and eat your heart out and milk it for all it's worth and then leave on to the next victim. Okay, it's okay sometimes that we are a victim, okay? But it's not okay when we stay in that energy for too long. Sure, we can have a day where we cry it out or two, but let's remind ourselves how powerful we are. Let's remind ourselves how amazing we are. We don't have to do that. We don't have to guilt trip ourselves. We don't have to feel sorry for ourselves. We can pick up the pieces. This crystal really drew me, and I think a lot of people with broken hearts need this pink tourmaline because it's heart energy but grounding. I think I'm going to keep this in my pocket for today, the rest of today actually, while I edit my videos and my bookings. This will help a lot of you, okay? Whatever you've been through, you can overcome. It's not end of the story. It's not end of your journey. It's not end of the road. This person will learn their karma and their lesson soon. They will learn why it's not right to live only out of ego. That's all that one is, okay? So we don't wish them we don't wish them revenge, to be vengeful to them. We don't wish them harm's way. We wish them well like every other human on this planet because we're all capable of being in their shoes, making the mistake and messing up. What you're doing is seeking love, my poopsie, okay? On the journey to love, you're gonna get your heart ripped sometimes. That's the price you pay to find the right one. The devilish energy does not want you to succeed and be happy. So I feel like this is just that. Don't let it bother you and eat at you too long, honey, okay? I also see a lot of emotions, crying, suffering, deep heartache. It feels like someone just punctured your heart and wounded it. I feel like a lot of you are heartbroken. Some of you crying right now. Some of you just listening to this and sobbing. I want you to know right now, take a pause from this reading and know that it's going to be okay. This is not a permanent loss. This is not a permanent suffering. You never lost your heart. It's always here. It's always with you. No one can take from you. Like no one can take your college degree. No one can take that thing you hid in the backyard in the soil 10 years ago because they don't know where it is. No one can take your heart. Same principle applies. No one can take your heart. It's not possible. Your soul. No one can take your soul. No one can. No, your pure love to your essence. Who can take that? No one. You just return to source and go home, where we're all from. This person wants badly to do the same, so they're hurting others because they're crying for help. Remember that. Remember when they hurt you next time, or maybe you are in a DA situation, okay? And you are running away from them, and you trying to stay away from them, and you keep falling back. That's very common for people in that situation. They tend to fall back like several times until they officially leave the partner who is like that. My best advice, honey, is love yourself and remember it's okay to fall back. It's okay to relapse. We all do. But it's the journey to finding love. You're here to find love, but not necessarily through others, right? You're here to find it through yourself and through others, right? And when you tap into love, you're able to love anyone and yourself included. So when you have enough self-love, you wouldn't be doing those things. You wouldn't be falling back with those same old energies who don't love themselves, because you'll realize your worth. Okay, honey, so I want to say that to say this heartbreak is not forever. It's not a permanent loss. You're healing and filtering those emotions. This person is still reckless and lost. They need to go through this type of pain to heal and tap into what love truly means. But don't worry about their journey. This is about you right now. One final card to end the reading. It's going to be confusing. You're going to feel lost for a while. This is Two of Swords. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention the other cards as well. Okay, but hopefully you got to see the last card. The Two of Swords, okay? Blinded by the truth. This person maybe manipulated you so much that you can't even understand what's real, what's not. Maybe you think that how they're treating you is normal. Everyone goes through that in a relationship. No, not everyone does. That's not healthy. And you know it. You know it deep down inside, and we're tapping into that knowing now. And I know it hurts to open that can of worms. I know it hurts to expose it, but this is the healing journey, honey. If you need extra help, let me know at my website. I'm not here to sell my services right now to you, but hey, if it draws you in, only if you're called to, okay? I'm not going to push it on anyone, but I feel like someone's going through this right now. A lot of people, actually. I just can't help it, but that's just the helper in me, I guess the fixer in me, always wanting to, nurture that pain for someone, but at least be a listening ear for someone, But anyway, I feel like telling you most of all that I want you to get better, and I want you to know what love is, what real love feels like, and what it is. So tap into that. Take the time to do that. Take the time to talk to even people in good, healthy relationships. They're going to tell you what that's like, and that will help unveil the mask, right? What this person is doing to you, okay? So, and what they've done. So don't be scared that you might attract a person like this. Know the signs and symptoms. You can always leave before they do too much damage. As soon as you get the first signs of behavior, don't wait 6 months to see like how things are going to pan out. No, like get out. You know who this person is. So I hope this helps protect you as well. This is also a good protection stone. So yes, keep it near you to make those people flee. We only attract those people when we're in victim mode. So keep your energy strong and know who you are, the empowered person you are, so you never have to deal with this. Thank you so much. And I hope this readings has helped you, gave you the guidance insight you're looking for. Best wishes in all your journey ahead. Yes, do remember, this person's out there to steal and destroy, so don't fall for their games, their schemes, and their tricks, and their apologies. Best wishes. Bye-bye.